Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we have the absolutely beautiful Arm Shark Tsunami here with the DI polished blade. Now this is, something that I've been looking forward to for a while, and you're going to have to excuse this review a little bit because my hardware on this guy is like kaput, basically. It's more or less stripped, and, it's not tightening very well, but, I'm still making do with it, and honestly, I've got some interesting feelings on the DI blades. So I've tried both the sandblasted one and the polished one, and I must say the polished one is certainly better. I mean, let's just start from an aesthetics kind of point of view. The polished one has a really, really beautiful polish on the milling lines on the blade, which makes them a lot more visible. And of course the actual blade steel here is actually quite good stuff. I'm not sure how sharp it is. It doesn't feel super sharp, to be honest. It kind of feels like more it just has an edge. But it is actually good blade steel. It's better than the VG10 stuff. It's got some crazy printer name like 14CN20 something or something like that. But it's actually good blade steel, which is honestly quite nice for a change. It does mean it's a bit of a pain to work on because it's also hardened. But overall, would I say that the DI blade is worth it? If you're willing to sacrifice a little bit of bounce, in short, yes. Because the balance that it gives this thing really does repair it. So if you already have an Arm Shark Tsunami and you don't really fancy spending tons of money, you can just pick one of these up, and as long as you're willing to do a bit of tuning, right? Because the bushings that come with it, they're going to be either oversized, usually oversized now, and whatnot. But overall, I mean, this is the kind of tune I've got on it now. It was a very quick kind of 3 minutes tune. But yeah, overall, I really like how it looks. I think it looks a bit silly how polished it is in comparison to the Arm Shark Tsunami. We'll get onto that when we compare with the Bally Plus kind of stuff, right? Something like this. Actually, just for a quick side-by-side, here they are side-by-side. You can see they are both, these are two polished versions as well. You can see they are both very nice. Oh, it's got some dirt on it. Or is that rust? I think it's just dirt. That could be rust, actually. That's not good if it's rust. I need to oil this. Oops. Yeah, but this seems very corrosion resistant. Yeah, probably more so than that Bally Plus blade. I might need to clean that up. Well, it's been sitting in this for a few weeks, right? And I didn't oil it before I left, so it's ugh. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, this guy really nice. Let's see. How does it flip? The balance-wise, the repairs are substantial. I really enjoy it. I'm running with no weights. I prefer a more blade bias feel. Fans beautifully. Still rollovers fine. Chaplins reasonably well. Not as good as with the trainer blade, for example. And it's not as bouncy as with the trainer blade. And so I do think Arm Shark needs to release their own live blade version or false edge version if they are looking to... if you are looking for something that's going to feel like the Arm Shark trainer. But overall, I'm a fan of the balance change. I think with some better hardware, it can be bouncier, so I won't be doing a sound test for this case. I mean, you can see it's got potential once it breaks in nicely. But overall, there's not too much to talk about, to be honest. It's a blade, you slap it on here, it fits. You'll have to do some tuning, to be honest. And overall, it's kind of just that. I think it's for those people who, if you have a beta Arm Shark Tsunami and you want a beta with a live blade, I definitely do recommend it. It's not crazy sharp, so you don't have to worry about it cutting you all the time. Although I find the Tsunami is actually quite a nice balisong in terms of it cuts. It doesn't cut you very nastily. Do I prefer this or the trainer? It's a difficult decision because honestly, whenever I flip the trainer, it's always frustrating how it doesn't flip exactly how I'd want it to. But the trainer feels really good, and it sounds alright as well. This flips basically exactly how I'd want it to. Maybe I'd want a little less blade weight, so maybe I'd actually want to put one pin in the ends. But I like having the option at least to be able to have to put a pin in rather than feeling very forced to not run any pins. I mean, here you can see the balance. I mean, you might not be able to see it, but it kind of actually just stops, just before, just on halfway. So it's actually a very neutral balance, but there's not tons of end weight on these guys. And I think the Tsunami would probably benefit from a slightly more competitive balance anyways. yeah, I'm really torn. I think for the price, maybe it's not worth it, but I also do really like it. So if you can get a good deal on these secondhand, I'll probably be selling, actually I might be selling this whole thing. I'm not sure. I may be. My beloved Arm Shark Tsunami. Just because of the Bali Plus one. It's fantastic. But yeah, honestly, this is one of those where I really, really am a fan. I was actually going to do the dueling myself, and then I saw that the Bali Plus one comes with dueling. I love the look with the blue screws. It looks fantastic. I do prefer the purple more, but the blue screws is a classic. Actually, you know what? I'll probably be keeping this guy. I don't think I can sell it. Will I keep it with the DI blade? Time will tell. I'll have to see when I get some new hardware for this. How to deal with that. But yeah, this is something I really do enjoy. And to be honest, it's probably my only high quality trainer, other than like my Rep and my Prisma. It's my only titanium, like full channel titanium trainer. So it's probably something that I should keep around. This is definitely better than the Nabalis blade in terms of the balance for me. Although the Nabalis blade sounds really cool if you do that little channel gap thing here. Overall, can I recommend this? If you're just looking for a change and you're not too worried about kind of tolerances and or how the balisong feels, like tactileness in your hand, right? So like bounce and stuff like that, I would say go for it. I think that for that kind of customer, it's perfect. But I think if you're a regular flipper and you like your AS Tsunami, but you just want something that looks a bit cooler or something like that, if it's a decorational piece, go for it. But otherwise, I don't think I can wholeheartedly recommend this to people. But it is very pretty. It is prettier than the Bali Plus blade a little bit. However, I have heard that the Armed Shark handles on the Bali Plus blade is also quite nice. So maybe I'll play around with that at some point. Let me know in the comments if you want to see that. But overall, I mean, I like this as Squid Industries and production. I wish they had a production number on here, like, you know, like 11 or something. Well, that doesn't exist. But it is what it is at the end of the day. But yeah, this is really, really nice to see. I'm a big fan. And overall, honestly, I don't think I can do too much more talking about it. It's a good balance. It looks amazing. I mean, this looks fantastic. It looks exactly like an actual one. It feels still good in the hand, but that's more so for the Tsunami. It's actually quite comfortable. This flat bit here is polished, and so that makes it really, really polished and chamfered, which makes it really, really comfortable. Like, this is super good. The spine of this blade, really, really comfortable. Like, I'll have to give DI props for that. Like this, I could do this all day long. You know, like this, you know, easy peasy. And you can see you can shuffle in quite fast without it flying off. But I think that's just part of the Tsunami's design. Like, you see, now my screws are already coming down. Like, look at that, look at that. Yeah, my screws are amazing. That's what's been stopping videos. You know, having to tighten them like this by hand with my own finger. Although, yeah, and then your bounce test becomes like that, and it's like, oh, it's depressing. But anyways, yeah, that's overall it for the DI Tsunami blade. We'll be doing a comparison between this and the Bali Plus variants very, very shortly. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Make sure to leave a like, leave a comment if you enjoy the video. Make sure to subscribe, guys. We're almost at 1,500 subscribers. Or we might be by the time the video goes out. I'm not even sure. But overall, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Consider becoming a channel member if you're interested in the videos. I'm going to be pumping out more videos than ever before to make up for my little short hiatus that I was unable to make videos for. But yeah, hopefully it should be better than ever moving forwards. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.